Hi, I'm Peter Poras, and I care. It gives me great pleasure to talk to you about a core value that is so important to the foundation of CHR's philosophy, code of conduct, and business operations: caring. At CHR, caring isn't just a nice word or sentiment. It's a value we live. It's encouraged, expressed, and demonstrated at every level, both inside and outside of the company. On a personal note, I learned the importance of caring from my dad. He was a doctor. One of my jobs when I was about 11 or 12 was to keep track of his patient visits. I quickly realized that fewer than half of his patients paid for their visits. Of course, my dad explained that his job was to care for his patients and not to worry about their ability to pay. Wow, what a life lesson that I have never forgotten. To carry that experience forward, I feel blessed that I'm part of an organization that has caring as one of its 5 core values. Ultimately, it's caring that makes it possible for us to achieve our mission of managing people's homes with pride. This mission unites us, gives purpose to what we do, and most importantly, how we do it. Caring, if you will, is the secret sauce. When you add it to any task, endeavor, or project, the outcome will always be better. Here are some of the ways we can and do show that we care at CHR. Our daily and often routine interactions set a tone for how we feel about where we work, the work we perform, and how we are perceived by others. Demonstrations of professionalism, consideration, and courtesy are never forgotten and are the building blocks for creating positive impressions and solid relationships. For example, when we work on a property refinancing, part of the process are site visits for our lenders. During and after these visits, we receive many compliments about our employees, which include words like respectful, courteous, responsive, and professional. Empathy is a word that's used a lot these days. As important as it is to practice, empathy alone doesn't show caring. What does show that you care is when you combine empathy with action. It's all in the doing. At CHR, we really do care about the health and well-being of our employees. As a very long-term employee, as evidenced by my gray hair, and member of the executive leadership team, I can attest to the fact that we take great care in the selection and scope of benefits offered, and we reevaluate them on a regular basis. I'm especially gratified to see how CHR's policies have evolved to better assist employees who are dealing with a health or family-related issue. CHR recently expanded its bereavement policy to include members of the extended family and close friends. While we may not always be aware of the personal hardships that our team members are experiencing, when we are aware, we express our condolences through messages of support. The management teams at CHR are aware that working parents and caregivers often juggle multiple responsibilities and schedules. CHR offers 2 weeks of paid parental leave so moms and dads can bond with their new family members. Gatherings and many events at CHR are planned during the work hours so that employees can spend after-hours work with family and friends. At CHR, we encourage time with family and sponsor family gatherings such as the Boston Marathon Party and the annual Children's Holiday Party. We've always supported and invested in the education and professional development of our employees. We believe that helping an employee to reach their full potential is beneficial for them as an individual, for their respective teams, and for CHR as a whole. And when these actions significantly contribute to CHR's success, it's always reason for recognition and celebration. So let's keep giving out those bravos for exceptional achievement and kudos for a job well done. CHR's caring core value defines how we can respect, consider, and appreciate the values of others. We strive to be open, welcoming, and inclusive to people of different backgrounds and identities. To better achieve this goal, the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging Initiative was launched in 2020 and aims to understand our differences and discover how others think, feel, and work. This group is committed to promoting equality and compassion and amplifying more diverse voices here at CHR. We have a well-established and time-honored tradition of philanthropy, community advocacy, and neighborhood preservation. Over the last 50 years, CHR has donated funds, labor, and materials to maintain and beautify public spaces and supported nonprofit organizations committed to causes including health, childhood education, and community service. CHR's giving has topped over $500,000 annually, while our individual properties continue to sponsor and organize donation drives for nonprofits such as Move for Hunger, Cradles to Crayons, Toys for Tots, and the Pine Street Inn. To further encourage participation by CHR employees in charitable activities, we offer 2 days of paid time off each year so they can volunteer. I have some final thoughts to share about caring. Self-care is equally important. You taking care of you. Resources such as the Employee Assistance Program, available to every CHR employee, offer free counseling sessions, crisis support, care provider referrals for children, elders, and even pets, financial coaching, and resources for veterans. Thank you for taking the time to listen, learn, and reflect, and for being a valued member of the CHR family.